Who came first, man or God? Since ancient times, humans have pondered the origins of existence, grappling with questions about the beginning of life and the presence of a divine being. Among these inquiries, one question stands out: did man precede God, or was it the other way around? Throughout history, various theories have been proposed regarding the origin of man. One prominent idea is evolution, which suggests that humans evolved from simpler life forms over millions of years through natural selection and genetic mutation. According to this theory, humans emerged long after the formation of the universe and the development of other life forms. On the other hand, creation myths found in different cultures present alternative explanations for the origin of humanity. These myths often involve the existence of a divine being or beings responsible for creating the world and all living creatures, including humans. In many religious traditions, God is depicted as the ultimate creator who existed before the universe and brought everything into existence. The debate over whether man or God came first hinges on the interpretation of religious texts, scientific evidence, and personal beliefs. Those who adhere to creationist views argue that God created humans in his image, implying that God existed before humans. In contrast, proponents of evolutionary theory assert that humans evolved over time, suggesting that humans came into existence after the universe and its natural processes were already underway. From a philosophical standpoint, the question of who came first, man or God, raises profound questions about the nature of existence and the concept of time itself. Some philosophers argue that the idea of chronological sequence may not apply to a timeless and omnipotent deity, suggesting that God exists beyond human notions of past, present, and future. In Plato's dialogue, Euthyphro, Socrates engages in a dialogue with Euthyphro, a religious expert, to explore the nature of piety and the god's relationship to morality. While this dialogue does not directly address the question of whether man or God came first, it offers insights into the philosophical implications of such inquiries. Socrates challenges Euthyphro to define piety, prompting him to consider whether an action is pious because the gods love it, or if the gods love it because it is pious. This dilemma raises broader questions about the relationship between divine authority and moral principles. Applied to the question of who came first, man or God, this philosophical inquiry invites us to consider the nature of God's existence and the foundations of morality. If we apply the first horn of the dilemma, suggesting that an action is good because God loves it, we face the possibility of arbitrary divine command. In this view, God's existence precedes that of humanity, and moral values are contingent upon God's will. Alternatively, if we adopt the second horn, proposing that God loves an action because it is good in itself, we imply the existence of objective moral principles that transcend divine authority. In this interpretation, moral values exist independently of God, suggesting that humanity's existence may precede or coexist with the concept of God. Drawing from Euthyphro, we can see that the question of whether man or God came first extends beyond a simple chronological inquiry. It delves into fundamental philosophical inquiries about the nature of morality, divine authority, and the relationship between humanity and the divine. As we contemplate this question, we are invited to reflect on the nature of existence itself and the underlying principles that govern our understanding of the universe. In conclusion, the question of whether man or God came first is a complex and deeply philosophical inquiry that has puzzled thinkers for centuries. While scientific theories like evolution offer explanations for the origin of humanity based on natural processes, religious beliefs assert the primacy of a divine creator who existed before the universe. Ultimately, the answer to this question may vary depending on one's worldview, faith, and interpretation of the evidence available. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We appreciate your support and engagement with our content. If you enjoyed what you saw and found it valuable, we invite you to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on future releases. By subscribing, you'll be joining a community of like-minded individuals who share an interest in philosophy. Subscribing is not only a great way to show your support for our work, but it also ensures that you never miss out on new videos, insights, and discussions. Your subscription helps us grow and continue to produce high-quality content that educates, entertains, and inspires. Thank you for being part of our journey, and we look forward to sharing more with you in the future.